Billionaire Republican donor and on-again, off-again Trump supporter Ken Griffin, the CEO of Citadel, the hedge fund group, recently said during a Semaphore World Economic Summit that Donald Trump has caused so much damage to what he calls the American brand that it could take a lifetime to fix this damage. Now, before I read you his words exactly, let me point out that this was said before Trump's 100th day in office. In fact, it was said a week before. So on Trump's 93rd day in office, right, 3-month mark essentially, Ken Griffin, who has supported Republicans for years with millions and millions of dollars, 93 days in, he says the damage will take a lifetime to undo. That is quite a statement. But here's what happened. Griffin was asked, quote, "The markets are obviously not liking what they're hearing. Treasuries in particular have seen a lot of volatility and worries about dysfunction in the market. What is that doing to the American brand?" And Griffin responded, "You actually picked exactly the right word. The American brand, right? The United States was more than just a nation. It's a brand. It's a universal brand. Whether it's our culture, our financial strength, our military strength, America rose beyond just being a country. It was like an inspiration for most of the world, and we're eroding that brand right now. In the financial markets, no brand compared to the brand of the U.S. Treasuries, the U.S. Treasury market, the strength of the U.S. dollar, and the creditworthiness of U.S. Treasuries. No brand came close. We put that brand at risk. The President and the Secretary of Treasury and the Secretary of Commerce need to be very thoughtful that when you have a brand, you need to behave in a way that respects the brand, that strengthens the brand. Because when you tarnish that brand, it can be a lifetime to repair the damage that has been done." It's not a brand. This is not a company. This is not a business. It is a country with rules and laws and a constitution and governing bodies. Like, his repeated use of the word brand made it so difficult to read that because my head wanted to explode, because these people only think in terms of dollars and cents. Right? It's a brand, it's a company, this is America Incorporated, right? Not a country, not a system of laws, not a people, a brand. Like, piss off, Ken Griffin. That's what I want to say to you. But more importantly, what I want to say to you, Ken Griffin, is you deserve every second of this, you a-hole. You did this to us. All this turmoil, this chaos in the market that you're whining about, and oh, it's going to take a lifetime to fix. You personally did this. You're not the only one who personally did it, but you're one of the top guys. You have given so much money to Republicans over the years, and Trump has not done anything that other Republicans haven't already also said they would have done at some point, even with some of the tariffs. But you didn't care back then because you were making a lot of money. You were getting your tax cuts, which is why you kept supporting these Republicans. They were deregulating Wall Street and hedge funds like what you run, and you loved that. So you didn't have any kind of federal regulators looking over your shoulder every day to make sure you were on the level. That's what you wanted. You used our political system for your own personal and financial gains, and now that you're losing money, suddenly, oh God, these people need to be careful. You should have been careful. I hope you continue to lose. I hope you end up with $0. That is what I wish for you. Because you helped put this country in the place that it is in today. You do not get to escape accountability. You don't get to criticize it after the fact when you put us on this path years ago by funding these idiotic, extreme Republican candidates. This is on you, and you deserve every horrible thing that is happening right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And If you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.